So today we're going to look at the remainder theorem. And before we do that, let's just first remember what this notation means. See, up here we have a polynomial, and we call it f of x. Remember that x right there means that the variable we use in the polynomial is x. And so when I want to know f of 2, what I'm saying is, what is f of x when we plug in 2 for x? So I have 3, and then I'm going to replace the x with the 2, and that'll still be cubed. Minus 2, replace the x with the 2, that'll be squared. Plus 2, replace the x with the 2, and then minus 5. And now we have to do our math. Make sure you do it correctly. Remember, PEMDAS says I have to do the exponent before I can multiply. So let's do all the exponents. I've got 3 times 2 cubed is 8, minus 2 times 2 squared is 4, plus 2 times 2 minus 5. Now we can do our multiplying. We get 24 minus 8 plus 4 minus 5 equals 24 minus 8 would be, what is that, negative 16, plus 4 is 20, minus 5 is 15. Okay, now we want to find f of 3. Well, that means I'm going to go back up to f of x, but instead of plugging in a 2, this time I'm going to plug in a 3. So we're going to have 3 times plug in a 3 cubed minus 2 times plug in a 3 squared plus 2 times plug in a 3 minus 5. And then I'm going to do my exponents. 3 cubed is 27 minus 2 times 3 squared is 9 plus 2 times 3 minus 5. Then I'm going to do my multiplying. 3 times 27 is 81 minus 18 plus 6 minus 5. All right. Oh, this is going to be fun. 81 minus 18 would be 63, I hope. Plus 6 minus 5 would be 64. I hope I'm correct on that. 7. Okay. And then f of 5 means, again, I'm going to take 5 and I'm going to plug it in for x. So I will have 3 instead of a 3 this time. I'll be plugging 5 cubed minus 2 times 5 squared plus 2 times 5 minus 5. Work this out, exponents first. So we have 3 times 125 minus 2 times 25 plus 2 times 5 minus 5. Then I do my multiplying. 3 times 125 would be 375 minus 50 plus 10 minus 5. 375 minus 50 would be 325, 335, 330. All right, so I know that wasn't the most exciting thing, but it was kind of necessary because what I want to point out is, here's the remainder theorem, and you should write this down, take your notes, so you all talk about you don't know how to take notes. So if a polynomial f of x is divided by, it's a by, x minus k, then the remainder is r equals f of k. I'm going to explain what that means in a second, but why don't you go ahead and write that down. Hit pause so you can write it down, otherwise I'm going to keep on talking. So here's what's going on. If I go back up here, I've got this polynomial. I've got this polynomial of 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x minus 5. Do you remember synthetic division from yesterday? Well, if I want to find f of 2, I can use synthetic division to do that. I can use synthetic division to figure out the 15. So, excuse me, maybe rewrite what the polynomial is. Okay, it is, what is it, 3x cubed minus 2x squared plus 2x minus 5. And remember, we wanted to find f of 2. So f of 2. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do synthetic division, so I've got 3, negative 2, 2, and negative 5. But this time, instead of changing the number, I'm going to put 2 in the box as is. Notice I didn't change the sign at all, I just put 2 in the box. Okay? Do synthetic division like you're used to. All right, now, look at what numbers I got. I've got 3, 4, 10, and 15. Look at the 15. Are you ready? Let's go back up to the first problem we did when we plugged in 2. And what did we get as an answer? F of 2 equals 15. See, here's the deal. for the remainder theorem, the remainder is the same as f of k, meaning f of 2 equals whatever you got as a remainder, 15. That's going to work no matter what problem we do. So what was the next one we did? We did f of 3, right? We got 64. Let's check it out and see if it does the same thing. All right, so for f of 3, this time I'm going to put 3 in the box, use the same polynomial we had, do our math. And so I'm saying f of 3 equals 64, and I have a bad memory, so let's go back and see if I'm right. F of 3 equals 64. Let's try f of 5. We should get 330. So f of 5. That means I'm going to put 5 in the box. Okay, so we've got dropped down to 3, 15, 13 times 5. That'll be fun. Carry the 1, 65. This would be 67. So that'd be 3. Oh boy. So 35. Carry the 3. That's 335. And 335 minus 5 is 330. So f of 5 equals 330, which is what we had last time. 330. So here's what I want to happen. In your homework, when you do your homework for this, if they ask for f of 2, I don't want you to do what we did at the top. I want you to do this, and then make sure you tell me this part, just so that you emphasize what you know your answer to be.